Hello everyone, Frag here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get your Driving Force GT wheel working with SnowRunner. I've been doing some sort of tests and tweaking. So far I've been using the Logitech G29 preset inside SnowRunner, and that's, to be honest, so far has been the best response, coupled with what you're going to do in the Logitech Game Profiler. I've not found using global settings for the Logitech Game Profiler does anything to SnowRunner, but I'm going to go over that in a second. So obviously make sure you've got your Logitech Driving Force GT plugged in or ready to go. Make sure you have the Logitech profiling software, which you will hopefully already have if you have the wheel. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a special profile for SnowRunner. Now, normally people will just kind of use this software and set global defaults. It seems to be the case that SnowRunner wants its own profile, but that's fine because it's normally good to kind of change profiles between games anyway. So highly recommend doing this for any other driving games that you have, because some things are different than others, and some things like tweaking inside the profiler and then changing some settings in the game to kind of supplement how your driving experience is going to be. So let's get into it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to select the game. So you see here I already have one for SnowRunner. I'm just going to create a new game profile. So select the game, and then create new game profile. And then it's going to ask what the profile is going to be called. So just give it any old name, but I'm going to obviously, hopefully you're going to call it the game name so you know which one you're selecting. This one here is where the game executable is. So it's gonna be where Epic Games installs its games, right? This is normally under the program file, so not the x86 program files. It'll be under program files, and then you'll go into the folder Epic Games, SnowRunner, and then EG Store. Oh no, sorry, not EG Store. ENUS. Sources, bin, SnowRunner.exe. I will put the sort of this address here to get to this in the description below. So if I've just kind of confused you by my slight backtracking down, I'll put the full place where it should be. So you're going to make sure that SnowRunner.exe is opened via this. I'm going to select SnowRunner icon here, and I'm going to click OK. Yeah, blah blah blah. So once you have the profile, it's going to appear here, and I'm going to go into edit, and I'm going to set my specific game settings. So coming in here, you can see I haven't changed any of these strength settings here. To be honest, these are always down to personal taste. So I would honestly recommend just activating everything that you see in this screen here, this window, as is, playing the game and seeing how your wheel feels and responds, and then adjusting as is. If you have some specific settings that you play other games in, or you played like Mud Runner with, and you know those settings work, then by all means kind of add them in here. But you need to make sure that you have the top all of these checkboxes enabled. So use special force feedback device settings, use special steering wheel settings, and I've set my degrees of rotation to 900 degrees because I like having full 900 degrees of rotation on my wheel. And then use special game settings. Okay, so once that's all done, that is all you need to do in the Logitech profiler. So I'm going to just click OK on that, and that's it. Okay, nothing else needs to be done. And I'm going to load up Epic Games, go to my library, and then we're going to load up SnowRunner. Okay, so we're now in the game, and yeah, as you can see, I have the press X button, and the way I have this is if I go to the settings menu for SnowRunner, and I go to steering wheel, I have it set to the Logitech G29. This preset seems to map most functionality to the Driving Force GT. The only issue I've had so far is obviously with gear modes, and I'll show you that in a second when I get into the game. But Logitech G29, for the most part, will map most of the functionality of this game to your wheel. So let's get into the game and I'll show you what I mean. Now, I mentioned in my original YouTube video, my first look video, that force feedback wasn't really working. For the most part, you'd only have the slight force feedback every now and again. Happy to report, now that you've done this, now you've gone through the steps of making that Logitech profile for this game, it does for the most part work. So if I start driving here a second, I have all that lovely horrible sound of my Driving Force GT, and as I try to do it, the wheel is now feeding back to me. It's starting to try to center, as you can see. Well, you can probably hear it. And now, if I use the back paddles, so I can hold down the back paddles, I can select the different gears that I want to be in. I can hold down the other back paddle to enable the handbrake, press up to get my functions. I can show damage, high damage, attach winch points. You know. So yeah, that is how you get the Driving Force GT working for the most part with SnowRunner. Like I said, you're gonna find a couple of quirks with it. You might still need to use the keyboard for a couple of things, but it works, and it works pretty well. You know, obviously the one issue I've found is sometimes you'll notice that when you move your cursor, it will try to snap towards the center of the screen. I don't know if that's going to be the case for everyone. Maybe it's a me issue, but if you find that, that's one of the issues I found with it, and I have no idea how to fix it. So if you have an idea how to fix that issue and you find out how to do it, then let me know down in the comments. I would be really appreciated, because it's really hard to select things around the map using my cursor because of that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Nice, short and sweet, unlike most of my videos. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any more questions, or there's something I didn't really cover that you think I should have, then please let me down in the comments, and yeah, we can work this out. So yeah, until next time, take care.